Good evening. Hello. It is Dr. Mike. It is Tuesday after a wonderful weekend in Columbia, South Carolina. Let me fix this camera just a little bit more. There's all kinds of weirdness with this system, so forgive me if things are weird. I'm Dr. Mike. I'm Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's original hair care and barber shave stuff, like classic shaving stuff. And even a little beard, well, lots of beard stuff. Hey, how's it going? Very good. I still trying to see all the good stuff. And, I can see some comments, but now they've added something else. I could literally, hold on, watch this nonsense. I can do this. I don't know what this does. So there's a new button that I just pressed. So I don't know what the button does. So somebody say something, because then I'll show you what it does. So say hello, Dr. Mike. Very weird. It's weird. Hello all. Good to see you. Nothing. Okay, good. All right, cool. So we just got back from a trip to the Southeast Punk Flea Market in Columbia, South Carolina. And I had the good fortune to see our friends from Whistle Pig Art and Meg and Mike, I believe, and that was great to see them. And also, we've made some new friends from a wonderful, they call them dirty dishes, but there's some really interesting dishes with interesting slogans and sayings on them. So we will keep it right there. But during the weekend, we made some new friends, and we made a friend with a wonderful young gentleman by the name of Kyle. And Kyle bought himself a copper Henson. Look at that, just like mine, just like mine, just like mine. So hopefully, we're going to do a little quick Shave 101 for Kyle and talk directly to Kyle. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So you've got a razor blade, right, in the paper. It came out of a little box. So it usually comes just like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up just like this. It's just like unwrapping, but you want to be careful because there's edges, right? There's blades, and you want to be careful. I'm being careful, I promise. And it comes out, and you hold it just like that. Let me make sure I get all the paper off, because sometimes it's got wax. There we go. See, it's a razor blade. So I'll put the blade down. I'm going to open the Henson. Hey, Kyle. So I'm going to hold it by the short side. Remember, we talked about this at the show. Undo the handle, and it just drops in your hand just like that. You've got the base plate. You've got the top plate. We're going to take the razor blade. Notice I'm holding it by the short ends and not the long ends. We're going to put it right on top of that top plate, just like that. Put the base plate on, just like that, and the handle. And we want to snug it down until it's ready to go. No, this is a green St. Petersburg Astra, I believe, from Russia. So now the razor's going, it's nice and snug. It's not cranked down, so we want to make sure that your face is ready for shaving. So what do? Well, if you're coming from a good hot shower, that's a great way to start. Great way to start. So I'm putting a little hot water on my face, and you may have a can of stuff left over. So we can use that to start with, right? And so I'm going to shave up here. And they say that shaving is a hands-on process. So yeah, you're doing great. So what we have here is we've got some moisture, the hot water I put on my face. You've got the shaving soap or shaving cream. And we're just going to really take our time and get that in just like that. All right, so I have a sink full of hot water. Here we go. So take your razor, hold it gently but firmly. I'm going to come up here like this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to shave right here. And so the Henson is great because it has that 30-degree angle already built in. Great feature. So I'm going to put it on my face, and then I'm going to lift up until I feel that blade. And short strokes, light pressure, bing, bang, boom. Just like that. And that's shaving. See, notice I'm not going all, all these long strokes. Go over here. And yes, you can use both sides of the razor. Perfect. Now, notice what I'm doing. I'm starting from the top and I'm working my way down. That's called with the grain, right? Right. So I'm going to start here on my neck. Gently, short strokes, and that'll take care of it. See, and it does a great job. And when it fills up with soap and stuff, you just take it out of the water, or you can turn the water on and rinse it just like that. Just like that. See? Pretty. Oh, I also got a haircut today, so. All right. So there we go. That's the first pass. Now, if you were shaving your entire face, you would just kind of do it and be very careful going around the edge of your jaw and such like that. So just take your time. You're doing great. You're doing great. All right. So that's shave soap out of a can. But now I believe you picked up something special. So we're going to use a brush. This brush has been soaking in hot water. We're going to give it a little squeeze, get all that water. You don't want too much water in there. And I've got some shave soap here. This is called Nomad. It is Sweet Bay, Lime, and Rum. So that's a nice little fun one, right? So here's what you do. This is how I face lather. So I'm going to take the brush, and we're going to see how it's just touching. I didn't cram it, right? I just take it and do some circles, just like this. That is a sexy badger brush. Yes. And we're not making lather yet. This is just loading the brush up with soap. 20, 30 seconds, maybe even 15. Maybe even 15. Just like this. All right. So you see the brush has soap on it now. So, but where's the lather come from? Let me show you. I'm going to dip the tips just that far into the hot water in my sink. And I'm going to go to my face. Like I said, we lather like you hate it, but we really love it. So you lather like you love it. And this is when the lather comes. And you can go in circles. You're doing great, Tom. You're doing great. You can paint it like a paintbrush. Circles. And if the lather is too thick and it feels like glue, add a little water. If it's too thin and it's running all down your shirt and everything, you need more soap, right? Right. Hello and welcome. I can't see everybody who's here, but thank you for being here. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go side to side, side to side. So we're going to take it and go here. And some of the times, if you have fluffy skin like I do, you can hold your skin and make sure it's tight, right? Because razors like straight lines and flat surfaces. Again, I'm doing short strokes, not going whippy, right? Gotta go here. And this is where the Henson really excels. Is on the neck where it can be very irritating. And if you hear the little scritchy noises, that's your razor doing the work and letting you know it's doing the work. So it's doing the job. Short strokes. around the old Adam's apple. Okay, very good. All right, so now what do you do? Well, we're going to do another pass, and we're going to go from the bottom up, which is against the crane, which can cause some irritation. So I'm going to get a little more soap, and you can do this. You're not going to use up all your soap in one shot. Don't worry about that. This stuff lasts forever. So here we go. So I'm going to put a little more soap on. You never shave on unlathered skin. Don't even try it. We get a lot of folks who go, oh, well, I just use water, or I use a bar of Dial or something like that. Don't do that. But you're doing great, okay? Okay, so now if I remember, you had problems with your your neck and shaving. So here's a trick. Clutch the pearls. Hold your skin taut, just like this, okay? Lean back a little bit, make sure your neck is nice and tight, and gently shave upward, just like that. Use less pressure than you think, okay? Go lighter, then go lighter. The Henson is designed to reduce irritation and inflammation. But it can only do its job if you help it do its job. See, no, okay, this is going to be, notice I'm not pressing into my skin like this hard. I'm just literally letting it float over my skin. Just like that. But what do I do up here? Well, I hold my jowl or my jawline, and I just use little buffing strokes. See? You're doing fine. This is how you shave. This is making a wonderful job. Doing a wonderful job. Proud of you, boy. All right. All right. So now I got all this soap in my beard. All right. So around your mouth is going to be kind of delicate, okay? So I'm going to get my mustache out of the way, and I'm going to shave right here. And you can make funny faces. You can put your tongue in your lip and stick it out, just like that. And I have a little mustache spot right here that helps to separate my mustache. Okay, so that's a 3 pass, right? That's you can wash your beard. Yeah, you can wash your beard with the shave stuff. It's fabulous. There you go. All right. So one of the things I like to do, and like I said before, shaving is a hands-on process. So I've got some soap in my hand. I'm going to just kind of feel around on my neck, look for spots that I missed, like right here, a little spot where the hair kind of grows funky, but the other side's good. So watch this. So I've got soap, just like that. There we go. All right, so here's the last part. You can rinse this off in the shower or at the sink. I just take a towel and I buff it off here, just like this. Nice clean shave, just like that. Now, very important. Now I know you don't want to do this. I know you don't want to be all fancy, but you need to take care of your skin. We've just done stuff to it, So you can have you can have a balm like this. This is Stargazer from Zingari Man, or you can have a splash, sometimes called a lotion. Like this is lemon, get the yellow. So let's use that tonight. So I'm going to use this, and this is just, you've seen the kid slapping alcohol, splashed on his face, and it burns. Well, hold up. If you've shaved properly, it shouldn't really burn. But there's a trick. And this is what I always do. I rub it in my hands like this. I give a 1, 2, 3. Alcohol is kind of evaporated. And away you go. This is going to help soothe your skin and make you feel better. Plus, smell better. All right. So there is a 3-pass shave. So what do we do with our tools? So we want to make sure our tools are clean. I'm going to rinse it off in the sink. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to dry it just like this. I'm not trying to scrub it. It's dry. I'm going to put it back here in a nice safe place. Don't leave it in the shower. Don't leave it in the shower. Our brush has soap in it. All you got to do is just rinse it in the sink, underwater. Thank you. Appreciate that. I will definitely make sure to respond to all the comments, even the silly ones. At least I'll like them or something like that. And then take your towel. See, the brush is all clean now, but I like to give it a little wake up, just like that. Okay. All right. So let me fill you back in. So what happened over the weekend? Well, over the weekend, we went to Columbia, South Carolina. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Hit the road at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 a.m. That's, oh my God, it's early, right? Right. Made it up there in plenty of time. Easy drive, really easy. Not a lot of traffic. Got to listen to music. Got up there and got set up and met our new neighbors. And just really had a wonderful time. Saturday was a blur. People were there. They were excited. They were happy. They really were having a great time. Great. And after that, got done about 7 o'clock. I went to Firehouse Subs and got me a big sandwich and a cookie because, treat yourself. And then went to the hotel and checked in and crashed completely asleep. And then woke up the next morning, had breakfast, drove to the hall at 11, and we worked until 7 p.m. Had another great day. Yes, the hook and ladder is, I tell you, man, gotta love those sandwiches. And managed to get home by 10 o'clock. 7 o'clock, hit the road 3 hours later in Atlanta. 10 o'clock, no problem. Took care of Walter and Mel, the rabbits, because they were hungry and quite irritated that I had not been there all weekend. And we just had a very successful weekend. Really enjoyed it. So we are looking forward to more Southeast Punk flea markets. They're fun for us. It's just a great crowd and funky stuff, and you never know what you're going to find. So we will have more information as to these wonderful folks that we met. I'll make sure to post a link, and there's Instagram and as well. They're up there as well. So we'll let you know all the details. So very good. But with that, I'm going to say, Kyle, you look good. You probably feel much better, right? With a good shave. And no, you didn't cut your head off. You didn't slice your neck. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for being here. Kyle, thank you again for your support and all the wonderful things you do. By the way, Kyle is 30 or 40 years old. All right. Just a wonderful gentleman, fireman. And we do appreciate our first responders and all that. So we took care of them too. So we always say little things like, a shave like this is a great way to take care of yourself. A little self-care is important. Mental space is really good for that. And you will want to make sure we take care of our friends. And we reach out to our folks we haven't talked to in a while. And we say howdy and we check on them and make sure everybody's doing okay. But last thing we normally say, and this is what we say all the time, is if you're going to shave, you know you are, and if you're going to beard, now my beard is looking pretty dang good. We know you want to. We'd like you to shave dapper, like we do, bearded dapper, because we do that too, and be your dapper best. This will help you in every aspect of your life. So, Kyle, thank you again. Everybody, great week. We will see you Thursday, I believe. And we'll do this all, well, we won't do all of this again, but we'll certainly have an attempt to entertain and educate. Infotainment. So, good night, everybody. Thank you very much for being here.